Hey,
Good morning.
everybody. Good morning from
How we doing?
not sunny
No.
Springboro, Ohio. I mean, it has rained. We should be ducks. It has
Yes.
rained here for
3
well
days
over
now?
probably.
At
Well,
least?
and
Well-
Monday it was beautiful
Yeah.
for the eclipse. We were in the totality here, and we super enjoyed
Mm-hmm.
that. And it was like one of those picture perfect, I want to live here forever type
Yes.
days. But then Tuesday came and that we went back to rain. So I think we live in a forest somewhere, in a jungle forest. But come on in.
Yeah.
My name's Sherry, and
I'm Brian.
Brian is back.
I'm back.
And we're with FactoryDirect.com, also Factory Direct Craft.
Mm-hmm.
And so we carry a wide variety of items, not just craft supplies. We carry home decor items. We do a lot of, we're one of the largest importers of paper mache in the United States. We've been working with a small cottage industry over in the Philippines for, since some of you were born. and I don't tell that part. But anyhow, and we sell all kinds of things, artificial flowers.
Mm-hmm.
We do dollhouse miniatures is one of our top sellers, all kinds of dollhouse
yeah.
miniatures and things. But let us know if you can hear us. We had some issues last week with some mic issues. We've been testing out some new new equipment and stuff.
Yeah,
so,
trying to improve the setup,
Yeah.
what we're streaming on, lighting,
Yes,
audio.
so let us know if you're here for the live, let us know that you can hear us. If you're
Yeah.
here for the replay, welcome.
Yeah.
We're glad you're here. If you've been here before, welcome back.
Yes.
If you just got here, welcome again.
Yeah.
So we're so glad you're here, and we had some things we kind of wanted to go over, but within the past 15 minutes, those kind of got changed up and not
Yeah.
for the best. We had a lot of people last week. I talked about our little 3-year-old granddaughter, Aniston, that she'd had emergency surgery on Good Friday down in Knoxville, Tennessee. And they rushed her in this morning to Children's up here in Springboro. And because she's just had, hopefully nothing serious, but if you can say a little prayer there.
Yeah. Yeah, and we'll I'm sure Nikki, when she gets back, will provide
Yeah,
an
she'll update
and-
us. So our backhand girl is with her daughter at the
Yes.
hospital right now, and
Yeah.
everybody rushed out of here like
Yeah,
crazy
because I know
for that.
she was going to post a picture.
Oh, yeah, we had
as
a
Sherry
pic-
mentioned, we had the eclipse on Monday, and our part of Ohio was in the totality. So I know Nikki had some pictures of the kids wearing their eclipse glasses.
It was super
and that
cool.
kind
She
of
did a
stuff.
craft with them, and it was super cute. So I
Yeah.
guess we'll have to save that to, what is it, the year 2099?
Is that the next one?
I don't think so. I think it's been a
won't-
long
I
time.
won't be here
I won't
for
be
it,
here
so.
for it. So, but we, she may or may not stick some pictures on there with that
Yeah.
because right now that we're not into posting pictures of the eclipse. I think everybody's over the eclipse right now.
There were a lot of eclipse pictures.
There was a
posted the
lot
last
of eclipse.
last couple
yes,
days.
last couple
so-
days. So I know on the news last night, that's all they were talking about. It was all
Yeah.
between the traffic jams and the eclipse, and where do you take your glasses to get rid of them and send them to Africa and all that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
kind
I
of
think
thing.
South America has a
South
eclipse
America,
this summer
yeah,
or
I
something
think,
like that.
yeah, I think it's in Antarctica is the next one, but I'm not planning on going
I
down
don't
there.
think there'll be anyone there to see it.
But then, so the next thing we kind of wanted to talk about is there is a company out of St. Cloud, Minnesota,
Yeah.
that they started their liquidation sale today. And they are Crafts, with an S, Crafts Direct. Family-owned company, much like ours. They were selling online, been around a long time like us. The kids work there, and I have never met this family. I don't know, have never been to their store or anything, but I've heard nothing through the industry over the years but glowing comments. But we started because their name is Direct Crafts? Crafts
Direct,
Direct.
yeah.
Crafts Direct. We started getting condolences as in, oh, I'm so sorry you're going out of business. So that is a total different company.
Yeah.
Like I said, they're out of St. Cloud, Minnesota, so we're quite a few miles south of that. But I do want to wish them well in their liquidation.
Yeah. Yeah.
And,
I think it brings up a great point
Yeah.
about supporting small businesses in your community. Not just us as a small business,
Right,
but
any-
your local auto mechanic, restaurants.
Oh yeah, grocery stores. We all see these go out of business, and we're all like, oh gosh, I love them. I went there when I was a kid. Toy stores.
Yeah.
You know, or whatever. It doesn't matter what business they are. And we have Small Business Saturday in October. And I said, you know, we really need to celebrate small businesses more than one
Yeah.
Saturday in October.
Right.
Because everybody loves them. And the thing I found, I looked at Crafts Direct's Facebook page. They had amazing posts with all kinds. You could tell they had really spent a lot of time.
Oh, yeah.
And they would have 1 or 2 comments.
Yeah.
Soon as they posted the other day, and it was a sad, sad letter, you could tell, there were hundreds and thousands of comments. Oh, I'll miss you, and all that sort of things. So, you know, they always like when something happens, they say give someone a hug. Give your local business a hug.
Yeah.
Give your local restaurant a hug. Not just in, like Brian said, in the craft industry, but in lots of different industries. We need to support those because we actually looked up, you know, we've lived comfortably. We've tried to support, you know, our employees. But we looked up yesterday what the CEO of Joann's and what the CEO. We did not look up Hobby Lobby because
No, we didn't look
they're
up
not
Hobby Lobby.
publicly
Right.
traded. But take a gander at what the CEO of Michaels, et
Michaels.
cetera, makes. And you know,
Put your guess in the comments. We'll see if anyone can
Yeah,
get
I
within.
was surprised.
We'll see if anyone can get within 6 figures of the answer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was a little surprising there, and they're a publicly traded company, so it's out there and it's posted and everything. But do support your local businesses. I know many of you out there are local businesses.
Yeah.
You know, so let us know again where you're from. We want to hear it. We want to know if you have a business, what kind of business, or
Yeah.
if there's a business in your area. There is a grocery store here in Springboro that has been, his father started this business, I believe, in the 40s. So in most areas, any business like that is long gone, and it's the Kroger's, Publix, Safeway, et cetera, and there's nothing wrong with that. This guy and his family have excelled. This grocery store, you can't get near it. And he's done it by providing customer service and the personalizations. Hey, I ordered my Easter dinner, whatever, from there.
from
and,
Dorothy
you know,
Lane.
and yeah, from
Shout out to Dorothy Lane Market.
Shout out
They got
to
a couple
Dorothy.
locations here in
Yeah,
the
they
Dayton
do,
area.
and they just, in fact, they're opening. Didn't they just open another one around towards Cincinnati
Yeah.
somewhere?
Yeah, you had
so
moving
they
down south a
have.
little bit.
They've got about 4 stores now, but it's amazing. So, like I said, let us know if you have a favorite local business that you'd like to give a shout out to in your area. I was reminded a couple weeks ago there was a guy that was in a restaurant that had just opened up, and the owner was standing at the door waiting for customers.
Yeah.
And so this guy just posted that picture, and it ended up that it went viral, and
Yeah.
there were more people that were like, oh my gosh, you know, I want to support this small business. So we
Yeah.
need to continue to do that, and I don't want to read any more letters like Crafts Direct.
Yeah, I agree. If you haven't noticed, if you join us every week, the arrangement has
Yeah,
changed.
the arrangement
Sure, it's
changed.
updated it.
I updated it just to show. We had the geranium last week, and these things are amazing. I'm telling you. Let me get it turned around here. But how real they are, and lifelike. The colors, I swear, they actually all look almost better than real because they're not brown and falling off like mine would be because I forgot to water them. But so I just put a flag in them. But you could also add other embellishments for 4th of July, Memorial Day, and all of that. So yeah, and added a bow to the wreath and a couple flags. Took me all of about 30 seconds. Where we got here?
Hi, Cliff. Oh, Cliff is back. Cliff's here every week.
Hey,
Cliff in
Cliff.
Toledo.
Hey, Cliff.
Pouring
Yeah.
down rain in Toledo. Yeah, it's pouring rain
yeah,
here in
it is.
Dayton as well.
This is how we
Like,
check for
raining buckets.
It's the rain test. This is how we go out in the warehouse and make sure that it's not raining.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess when it rains like this, it's
Yeah.
it's like one of those whenever they put cars or things in to test
Yeah.
for rain. It's kind of like that
Yeah,
because
looks
man,
like-
it's not a little rain.
Looks like Michelle said $2.6 million for the CEO. Yeah, and it was like a $3.5 million sign-on bonus.
Oh, nice, huh? You think you could live on that, Michelle?
Yeah.
I think I
Yeah.
could retire on that.
Sun
yeah.
finally shining here in Nebraska. Cat's here every
good.
week.
Yeah,
Hi, Cat.
maybe-
Cat's here every week too.
I think I saw next Monday. Please send it east because I think we get some sunshine on Monday. I hope so.
I hope. I was in sunshine almost all of last week.
Oh yeah.
Hence, I have the raccoon eyes.
Yeah,
from
he
sunglasses,
I know the
and I wore a
guy.
hat
We
all
had
week,
several
so-
people come back from spring break, and they all looked so
Well,
colorful.
we came back and it was 75 on Monday. I'm like, all right.
Oh, Monday was
came right
gorgeous.
back to warm weather, and then it's been just pouring.
pouring. Just not a little. A drizzle's okay, but yeah, this is a lot of rain. It does say on the temperature there it's 60 degrees, but you know how it feels, so it's not cold, and we're done with snow. So
Yeah.
some of you up
Yeah,
up
I'm just
there.
over all the mud, and I was
Yeah.
chauffeuring 5 teenagers around
Oh,
last
shit.
night
Whoops.
for the city Nerf war for the high school, and they were at a park running through the woods.
Yeah.
And they all got back in Lisa's car, and they were covered in mud.
Yeah,
so
that's
I was
crazy.
scrubbing my wife's car out last night.
Yeah, yeah. If you've got any questions about the business, the one thing we were talking about was on your trip down to Alabama the other day. On your trip back, you stopped at a hotel,
Oh,
and which
yeah.
again, with any business. He had some issues and he had to call customer service, which of course was overseas. And
Yeah.
we just want to assure you here that when you go on our live chat, and we do have a limited amount of phone hours also, but if you go on our live chat and talk to us, you're going to get a response right then.
Yeah.
And it's going to be someone here in the building, not
Oftentimes
not
it's-
on the other
Yeah.
side of the world. Sometimes it's Brian.
Honestly,
or-
it's either me or it's Nikki who does a lot of our social
Yeah.
media, or it's Deneen.
Can
Sherry's
you
daughter.
maybe at the end of this you could post a link that gives a little bio about you guys?
Yeah.
That would be cute. It's
Yeah.
really cute. They each had a little short bio, so you kind of know who you're talking to.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, there's a page on our FAQ
there's
section. I'll just post a link to
there's
it.
There's a page on the website
Yeah.
that kind of talks about that, and
Yeah.
I think that's really good. Yeah, I one of our competitors, one of the big box competitors, I actually text them. This was back around Christmas when I was trying to find a gift that we didn't have. I text them on a Sunday, and of course got back the automated response. And the next week, the next Sunday, I got a response back. I was like, "You took a week?
A week to respond?
And he replied, but I still had another question.
Yeah.
So I answered immediately.
And then it was probably another week.
It was
to get
another
the
week.
next
And
reply.
by then I gave up.
Yeah,
and,
I mean the
thought,
hotel
well,
the hotel we stayed at driving back is one of those. It was 1 a.m. We had 2 cars. Everyone's tired. Let's just find a hotel to stay. And we stayed at this Wyndham property in Hoover, Alabama. The rooms were gross, like hair and dirt on the sheets. We had to change rooms multiple times.
Yeah,
I informed the hotel. They took 4 days to respond.
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
response I got was verbatim, well, the rooms aren't that dirty, and if you want a nicer room to stay in next time, pay more money and stay somewhere else.
Which
Reminded me of the importance, obviously, of
And
customer service
that-
and taking care of your
yeah.
customers. When you have an issue and you're talking to myself or Nikki or Deneen, we're going to listen. We're going to find out what's going on. We're going to look
Make it
into
right.
it. And we're going to make sure that we come to a resolution that you guys are happy with.
Because we understand, we want every order to go out of here 100% and it be, the most wonderful thing
Yeah.
since sliced bread and all that stuff. But we understand that sometimes packages get damaged in shipping, packages occasionally get lost in shipping.
Mm-hmm.
There's all kinds of things that can happen. And we want to hear from you because in a lot of situations, so we order an item, we've ordered it for years, we get it from overseas, it comes in just like it always has, but the manufacturer had a different idea and they'll make it a different color. Not
Right.
enough
Yeah,
but just to
maybe a dye loss change a
dye
little
lot
bit or
change type
something.
thing. So we want to know that because we can correct it immediately because
Yeah.
our photography department's right here also.
Yeah, and when you're-
immediately we get on that and get things fixed.
And when you constantly have, containers or truckloads or pallets of stuff coming in, we can't look at every individual piece because sometimes we might order, if it's a certain paper mache box, we might order 20,000 of a certain box.
well, you could get
at a
out there
time.
and look. We could time that, see how
Well,
long.
then
that would
I'll see you guys in a year. So
Hey, Brian's back there still
yeah,
looking at paper
where's
mache
Brian? He's
box.
still going through
He's
every
still-
individual
So,
rectangle box we got.
We're not saying we don't inspect the things. We do spot
Yeah,
checks,
we
but
do.
but you guys can be our eyes and ears on that, and let us know if you see an issue. But we're going to
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
take care of the problem, whatever it may be. We want to make sure. And again, that goes back to the small business
Yeah.
thing, where just like he's telling with the hotel, or I was talking about when I tried to buy something at Christmas, you're talking to, just like at your grocery store, your pharmacy,
Yeah.
or any of these places that everybody loved to go to until they weren't there anymore.
Yeah.
And
Kat
that-
said your customer service is awesome. Thank you, Kat. We
Oh,
appreciate-
thanks,
That's what
Kat.
we go for.
Yeah.
Well, and it's like when I was talking with Deneen at the beginning of the weekend. I was telling her about what happened and she asked how vacation was. I said the trip itself was amazing. We just had a little hiccup on the ride back, and I told her about what that hotel manager said, and she goes, "It must be." Again, it's Wyndham, one of the biggest chains in the world. She goes, "It must be nice to be such a big company that pissing off one customer doesn't even matter."
Yeah, but
don't
no,
even care. Won't
we-
even
I
affect
don't
their
think
business.
that,
It's like.
I don't think no matter how big we were, that would never be.
Yeah,
I would never want to piss anybody off for anything.
I mean,
You
we would
know?
never, we would never
Mama
have that
didn't
attitude.
raise me that way.
Yeah, same
Mama,
here.
you're supposed to be kind, and but like I said, we want to hear from you. We want
Yeah.
we want you to tell us if there's something wrong. Does it make us happy? No, but it makes us, a complaint
Makes
is a
us better.
gift. It makes us better, and it makes us be
Yeah.
able to serve you better.
Yeah.
And that's really, I think, important. And you said Michelle was on there
Yeah.
and contact you. Michelle's runs a small business.
Yeah.
So I'm sure she
This
understands.
is actually it's a different Michelle, but the Michelle we're talking about sent me an
Oh,
email
oh,
yesterday
yeah, okay.
letting me know that she likes our lives, and I know she watches almost all the time.
Okay, well,
so.
different
Michelle
Michelle.
Ruda, we're not
yeah.
giving Michelle a little bit,
Well,
but Michelle
yeah,
Ruda. Both Michelles, we appreciate
But whatever,
your
yeah,
support.
but they understand what it's like when you run a
yeah.
small business and you're bending over backwards and you're working like crazy,
Yeah.
and again, you want to make sure the customers get what they want. And where are you going to get that? You're not going to go to Walmart.
No.
The person you talk to Walmart, they don't care that your sheets fell apart or your
it's just a job,
whatever.
right?
It's just a job. But the people here, it's not like that. They care. They care about your order. We still are hand signing those cards. If you look at our bio, we do.
Yeah.
Because we want you to know that, a real human being, not a computer, you'll see me say that in the video, actually packed your order. Because, we start real early in the morning so we can get your packages out. We should next week should find out the percentage that ship the same day. It's pretty high.
Pretty high.
It's pretty high.
I mean, there's only a few exceptions. If it's something like at the other warehouse, it needs to
Right.
be brought in. It might be a day or two.
Might be a
'cause
day or two if we bring it in
we-
from
we
one of
don't
our
bring
other
stuff in every single
warehouses and
day.
stuff. So, but there's a lot,
yeah.
especially this time of year.
I would guess at least 80%.
I would think so. So yeah,
out the
we
same
actually
day.
we do sell on Amazon and Walmart, and we got dinged on Walmart for our shipping
Because we were too fast.
because
right?
we were
yeah.
too fast.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
They
Yeah,
said
I think
so.
Scott was
They
telling me about
tell
that.
they tell you so. Your estimated date was the 11th. You were supposed to ship this order on the 11th, and we ship it on the 10th. So they dinged us because we were better than promise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we actually got
that's
we got
actually a true
flagged for
story.
it by
We
Amazon.
got flagged. I think it was Walmart. But,
yeah.
But
let's
they
see.
flagged us for shipping too quickly.
Donna said it's raining in Indiana. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's raining
Well, that
everywhere.
means it's coming our way.
means-
It's going to be
that
here.
means
But
there's
that's
not
not
gonna
a
be any break
positive.
from the
We
rain.
want you to
That's
tell
not
us
good.
that the sun is shining in Indiana, because then we know.
Then
hopefully we have
yeah.
some hope. I think I do think that they said Sunday it was still going to be raining, but Monday.
I heard
maybe.
rain through the weekend.
Yeah, I heard
so
rain through the weekend, so I think Sunday's part of the weekend.
That is tough.
Yeah,
Let's see here.
but
I'm gonna ask you 3 questions.
no, I like questions.
All right, I'll make them a more lighthearted than this time. Favorite food?
Favorite food? Ooh, well, my husband was gone, and he doesn't like me to eat this. So since he was gone, I did order it, and that would be Cincinnati chili.
Like Skyline?
Spaghetti. I had Skyline this
Yeah, I love
weekend.
Skyline.
But he caught me. He came home yesterday, and he caught me because he looked in the fridge, and they give you these little bags with all this beautifully shredded
With all the
cheese.
cheese? Yeah, the bags of cheese.
And now you can't. There's so much cheese. Some people, I'm sure,
Give
use
you all
it
the cheese and they give you all the
all
packs
the
of crackers.
Yeah, and I had all the little and I had a little extra thing of onions in there. And he's like, "Did you order Skyline?" I was like, "Well, yeah, you were gone." And I thought, "Oh, well."
guilty
So
vice.
that's probably one of my
Skyline's-
favorite foods.
Skyline's a
I
good
like
one.
things. The other thing I like is angel food cake.
I had angel
Angel
the
food
other night.
cake. Yeah, did you? I
Yeah,
haven't had it.
My
and-
mother-in-law's birthday.
Yeah, my grandma always fixed it for me for my birthday, so that was always my favorite.
Favorite TV show growing up?
Oh my gosh. There's a lot. I liked in fact with my granddaughter we went on YouTube and watched Beverly Hillbillies
Oh yeah.
the other night when the storm
And
was
what
going
was
on.
you said Mr. Ed?
Mr.
Yeah.
Ed, we had Mr. Ed. I can't say those were probably my favorite when I was a kid, but that was fun. I liked Lost in Space, where Will Roberts.
Will Rogers? Yeah.
Will Roberts, not Rogers. That was the.
Or Robert.
Rogers,
That was a
I think
little before my time.
That was before your time. Let's see. Yeah. So those were fun. Those were all just fun, right? They were just fun. They were no real drama, stupid. And if you go back and you look at the special effects they did, they're bad. It's like The Birds, the movie Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds classic, right? Which we sell a lot of crows around Halloween because people want to be do the bird thing. So there's several pictures that we've seen, and it's just fun.
The wire,
the wire and the birds all over. But that's almost better than how Alfred Hitchcock did it because with the things flapping around and So, but we do sell, if you decide you want to be the birds, we do sell a lot of artificial crows and ravens and things.
Favorite music artist or type of music? If you can't nail it down to, I'm a Beatles fan or whatever.
I think I like all genres of music. If you come by the office,
I've heard a lot of different music playing out.
Yeah, exactly. I like everything from Johnny Cash. I love Johnny Cash. I like Ozzy Osbourne. I like the Beatles. I think it's a mood thing.
I agree.
think
I'm the
when
same
you're
way.
in a certain mood. But my Joe Bonamassa, my husband and I, that's the only concert we usually pay to go see.
I told you
and
this.
we've already got
did I
tickets.
tell you the Joe Bonamassa story on Twitter?
No.
You guys, I came in one morning and I went into Paul's office. I'm like,
I
I go, hey, were you guys at the Phrase for the Joe Bonamassa concert last night? He goes, yeah. I go, front row. He goes, yeah. And I pulled up my phone on Joe Bonamassa's Twitter. Joe Bonamassa's a blues. He's probably the biggest blues artist in the world right now.
Yeah.
And he's got a great social media thing where every single show he has someone take a picture of him holding up a guitar, raising his hand, and he'll put thank you, Dayton, Ohio, or wherever the city is. And I follow Joe on Twitter, and I'm just glancing through, and
there we were.
and I see
We didn't
Joe
tell
holding
anybody.
up his 1959 Les Paul, and there's Paul and Sherry right in front of his feet.
Well, we don't do a lot of things just, for fun. We don't go on big trips and things like that. But anyhow, he is back at the Phrase this year, so Paul has already bought tickets. He did because of the money and everything.
Yeah.
So, it's expensive, but oh my God, it is so worth it. And, we don't go to any other concerts.
Yeah.
So we figure he comes here about every 2 years or so. He likes the Phrase. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So.
And on that topic, let us know in the comments what's your favorite food, favorite music artist.
Yeah, we want to hear your
favorite
take
TV
on-
show now or growing up. Let us know. And I want to know what you guys are listening to
And if you
and
don't
watching.
know, if you go on YouTube, you can pretty much pull up all
Pull
what
anything.
I was talking about a talking horse with my oldest granddaughter, who's 8, 9.
Yeah.
I can't have a hard time keeping track. And she's like, there was a talking horse. And so I pulled up Mr. Ed. They've got it with every single episode. And that was really almost before my time, but it was fun. And we watched a couple episodes. And then, like I said, we had fun with the Beverly Hillbillies. They had the original ones, like when Jed, he told him he wasn't going to pay him to get rid of the oil.
Yeah.
And they told him that... he said, well, they've got these new dollars. And he says, well, what do you mean they've got new dollars? And he's telling his sister, Jethro's mother. And put it in the comments if you remember what her name was. But anyhow, he tells her they got new dollars. And she goes, well, what do you mean they got dollars? He goes, well, they told me they was going to pay me between $150 and $200 million. He says they got these new dollars.
called $1 million.
So I don't know. That was 62 or something like that. So I wonder what that would be worth today. But so I want some of those new $1 million that the CEO of all these big conglomerates that when you're shopping with these big conglomerates versus smaller family-owned businesses that they're getting those new dollars.
Yeah, and for everyone watching live, or I know a lot of people watch on replay because we get a lot of comments. Make sure you like our page when you can. Share it with your friends. Share our website with your friends. If you know anyone, that's looking to buy home decor, craft supplies,
Or they just want to
miniatures.
list a couple crazies, on every Thursday morning at 10 o'clock that may be talking about anything.
Yeah.
And true, sometimes we get off topic by a comment that you made. And if you're in replay, go ahead, leave us a comment as far as where you're from. We still enjoy it. We'll comment. If you have a question, even if it's after we're off the live, we'll still go ahead and answer you. We monitor that all the time, and we love hearing from everybody, and we love hearing about your projects and what you're doing. And sometimes, I tell you what, sometimes it's just like, wow, that is so amazing.
Yeah.
I've never thought about that. They'll take something and turn it upside down.
Yeah.
Do you know, you didn't ask me this question, but one of the craziest things, there's a couple things that customers have asked us to do.
What's some of the craziest things a customer have ever asked us to do?
So
Question number 4.
Okay, question number 4. So one is we sell these big pumpkins, and they you can flip them upside down and make them into a vase, or you can lay them, turn them back the other way and make a nice pumpkin display. And someone wanted to know if they could fit it on their head. So we actually calculated the average size of the head, and we did that. But then the other one, let's see, I've got this part-timer's disease. Sometimes it goes, and sometimes it goes. Oh, I know. So they asked us to draw a picture on their package.
On the box, right?
On the box.
Yeah.
And they not only asked us to draw a picture on the box, they were specific. It had to be a dragon.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Or a
I heard
dinosaur.
about
A
that,
dinosaur.
They wanted a dinosaur drawn on the box.
So we drew a dinosaur on the box. So I guess then they wanted to test us. So the next order they said draw a tiger.
Yeah. I think they were checking to see if someone actually
I think
reads the
it
comments.
actually reads the comments. So just saying, if you read a comment, and we read all
every
those
comment.
too. We read every comment. We may
Yeah.
not necessarily, if you say thanks, we appreciate the thanks, or you say somebody yesterday's comment was, I just love shopping on here. This is addictive. And we did reply back to that. So even if we don't reply, be rest assured we have read your comment.
Yeah, our order copy system is set up so if anyone that leaves a comment, it will not automatically send their order to the warehouse. It'll stop that order, and
So
we
we
have
can read it.
we have to go through a process to show that we have actually read the
Yeah.
comments,
And
we didn't just pass
we
over
respond to those,
Yeah.
if you have a question about an item or something, but we appreciate all of those too.
Yeah.
You got anybody else there from any place exciting? I think we had somebody from overseas last week.
Yeah.
And that was cool. Because definitely with the time differences, you guys are probably still
Yeah.
asleep.
Oh,
and
yeah.
depending on where you're
Right.
from.
Right.
So maybe.
John in Indiana said gonna be in the 80s next week.
I like that, Donna.
Fingers crossed.
That-
Donna. That means it should be similar here in Ohio.
Yeah, we usually
for
whatever
it.
it kind of comes across that way. If you have snow, we're going to get it in a few hours.
Yeah.
Depending on this wind speed and
Yeah,
all those kinds
and again,
of
if there's
things.
anything you guys want to see, anything you guys want us to chat about, I'm perfectly fine with you guys kind of steering the ship on this.
Yeah, I
So
like
leave
that
a
idea.
comment, send
And
us
then
an
the
email.
other thing a couple people have mentioned is they would like to see us actually sell some products or show off more products.
Yeah.
And I forgot I set this over here.
Oh, I didn't even see that over there.
So, yeah, I did. I wrote it. See, I wrote myself a bunch of notes.
Oh.
And I do recycle. So this on the back was something they were going to get at Home Depot, but it was blank on the other side. So I hate to throw things away and not use them. I put a bow on our wreath back here. And this is one of the neatest things. So this ribbon was done, I think, for a candy company. I don't think though. I think the box itself is actually blank. But inside the box, there is this beautiful red ribbon that has a silver edging. And you get 10 sections of this ribbon. It was real simple to tie that bow this morning. It is 54 inches long. It is 1.5 inches wide. It is 100% nylon. So you get 10 sections in this neat little box. We'll post a link here in a little bit, so you'll be able to look that up and read the reviews on it. The reviews on it are amazing, because I looked at that this morning when I was looking for ribbon to put on the wreath back there. And so you get a total of 45 feet of ribbon pre-sectioned, and 54 inches is just a nice, that you can get a nice little bow. You can put, we've got some pictures actually on the website where we show it in one of our paper mache boxes, candy boxes. But this is high-end stuff that was done for a high-end candy company.
Yeah.
And this again gets back to what we've talked to before, how we get dead stock. In other
Yeah.
words, it's all brand new. You can see the packages. It's packaged really nice. What does it actually say? It just says 54-inch hot cuts,
Yeah.
red sheer, the Papillon Ribbon and Bow Incorporated. Actually, that says there's 11 pieces in there, so maybe I didn't count. Right. I'll have to count that. We've got 10 pieces on our website, but that does say 11
It says
pieces.
11, yeah.
It says 11, so
Yep.
you'll get 10 or 11 pieces. But we have so many of these, and you know what? You get this for $1.99. The whole box, not one piece.
That's
you get
awesome.
the whole
Oh,
box
man.
of either
a
10
good
or
deal.
11 pieces, and this would be good. I was thinking patriotic Memorial Day, all that, but Valentine's Day, Christmas.
Yeah.
But like I said, read the reviews on the website. We'll post a link
Yeah.
to it.
And then we just got a question. Susan said, do you carry floor supplies like Design Masters just for flowers? Do you offer wholesale? It looks like she has a small flower studio in Middle Tennessee. We do carry some Design Master stuff. I don't know about the just for flowers, but I will check and I will send a link to the Design Master stuff we have.
Yeah, I don't think
Absolutely
there's
do
much
have
about it.
wholesale. When we finish up here, I will send you a link to that as well.
And if you do have a small business, I mentioned last week, we do sell not all of our products, but some of our products, mostly paper mache, are over on Fair, F-A-I-R-E. And Fair has a program now. If you have not bought from Fair, we could post a link to that. Where,
Yeah.
because you get free shipping for a year on your wholesale,
Right.
and $100 or something too. Off,
Yeah.
so much off each order. So anyhow, so we do have that. We also have the wholesale program on our website, which is 100% of everything
Yeah,
on the
it applies to
website.
every item on our site.
But yeah, we don't have all those items on Fair, but we do have that.
Yeah, Fair's got some more restrictions on like piece
Yeah,
case
there's a lot.
quantities.
Yeah, and
things like
and
that.
some things we don't. There's not enough skin in the game, as they say.
Yeah.
that we
Yeah.
can give the discounts that they require. But we do have quite a bit, and quite a bit of our paper mache is on there. We get a lot of orders from small businesses
Yeah.
on there. So that's something new we just started here recently. I'm really liking this ribbon, but now I'll have to figure out how to get it back to the box. Maybe I'll make a bow and put it in my hair or something. These would make, like for a dance team or something, you could make those.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
is that it?
Yeah, that's
We're
all
done
the
for the day?
questions. I think we should wrap it up. Again, anything you want to see next week, leave in the comments. Be sure to like and share, and we'll see you guys next
Thanks,
week.
guys.
Have a safe week. If
Hey,
it's raining, stay
and
dry.
say a little prayer for Aniston,
Say a little
too.
prayer for Annis, and hopefully it's
Hopefully
nothing
that,
serious.
like I
and-
said, they haven't let us know yet, but they're going to let us know soon. So hopefully we'll get positive.
Have a good one, guys.
Bye-bye.